Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for pressing play. Today, I'm catching you up on all things Trump campaign and Russia, from a guilty plea to several tweets, what you should know. Plus, a big deal for the health industry, a groundbreaking birth, and more supermoons. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Monday, December 4th. Today's episode is brought to you by Soul Organics. Soul Organics offers luxury organic sheets and bedding. They sent me the sheets to try out, and they're great. They're on my bed right now. I got the Dove Gray, but they offer 6 different colors, and I love that they are chemical-free. Right now, Soul Organics is offering the Newsworthy listeners the best discount they've ever offered anyone. So go at least take a look, learn a little bit more about their mission and their products. I put a link on thenewsworthy.com, and you can use the code ERICA40 at checkout to get 40% off, free shipping, and 2 free candles. Okay, you ready for the news? Let's do this. All right, so a lot to catch you up on about the special counsel's investigation into possible collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign. The president's former national security advisor has admitted to lying to the FBI. So Michael Flynn pleaded guilty on Friday and says he's cooperating with the rest of the investigation. And this is key. The Washington Post reports Flynn admitted that other senior officials on Trump's team knew he was in touch with a Russian ambassador. And the Post says that may have included the president's son-in-law, Ivanka Trump's husband, Jared Kushner. A statement, though, from Flynn's lawyer says Flynn's guilty plea does not mean anyone else is guilty of anything. But that's not where this ends. More happened over the weekend. President Trump tweeted that he fired Flynn because Flynn lied to the FBI. But remember, Trump fired Flynn back in February, which would mean the president knew Flynn lied to the FBI and didn't say anything. That tweet got a lot of attention, and some say it could mean legal trouble for the president. But then NBC News reports President Trump's personal lawyer came forward to say, no, I drafted that tweet, and actually Trump didn't know Flynn lied. The president tweeted several more things about the investigation and the FBI. Fox News reports one came after the FBI removed one of its own agents from the investigation. Apparently, that agent had sent an anti-Trump text message. President Trump tweeted the FBI's reputation is in tatters, the worst in history, he said. And remember, we're talking about the top law enforcement agency in the country. And also, tomorrow, President Trump's lawyers will be dealing with another legal case, a defamation lawsuit against Trump in connection to sexual harassment claims. The lawyers will try to get it dismissed tomorrow, and if they can't do that, Business Insider reports President Trump may eventually have to testify on allegations he harassed more than a dozen women. To be continued. P.S. Billy Bush wrote an article about that Access Hollywood tape. You know, the one with him and President Trump? He basically said, yeah, it really happened. I'll link to the article in today's show notes if you want to read more. Just go to thenewsworthy.com. This week, the House and Senate will try to come up with a compromise on the tax bill. Late Friday, Senate Republicans gave their version a big thumbs up. NPR reports all Republicans in the Senate voted for it, except for one. No Democrats or independents voted for it, though. So now the Senate and the House will try to work out differences between the two different versions. If they can work it out, both chambers will then vote again, and if they both pass it, it'll then go to the president to sign and become law. A top guy at the Met is accused of sexually abusing 3 teens. So now the Metropolitan Opera suspended James Levine. He's the conductor and used to be a music director. He was with the Met for 4 decades and was world-renowned. Well, now the New York Times reports 3 men say Levine sexually abused them decades ago when they were just teenagers. The Met says it's now investigating, but in the meantime, the suspension. It's one of the biggest deals of the year, and right before 2017 ends, CVS is buying Aetna for $69 billion. It means parts of the health industry that are typically separate will be under one roof. CVS is a pharmacy giant. Aetna is the 3rd largest insurer in the U.S. If this all sounds familiar, it's because we have talked about this before, how this might happen. But now the Wall Street Journal reports it's official. CVS confirmed. The deal is likely in response to 2 things. 1, because healthcare policies and taxes may be changing. And 2, threats from tech. Think Amazon. So what does it really mean for you? Well, supporters say it could lower prices and give Aetna a place to provide services directly to patients. Critics, though, say it could mean fewer choices. For example, if you have Aetna insurance, you may have to pick up prescriptions at CVS only. And it could be harder for new, smaller insurers to have competitive prices. There's also a bit of a question mark about whether or not federal regulators will let this deal go through. For the first time in the U.S., a woman gave birth to a baby after a uterus transplant. Time Health reports the woman who gave birth was herself born without a uterus, but she took part in a clinical trial, and she got pregnant. Doctors who delivered the baby say it was incredible and emotional, even for them. One of the co-founders or inspirations for the Ice Bucket Challenge that went viral back in 2014 has passed away. NBC News reports Anthony Sonerchia lived with ALS for 14 years. He was 46. You remember the Ice Bucket Challenge, right? When people on social media would pour a bucket of ice water over their heads and challenge someone else to do it next. It was all to raise awareness about ALS and to raise money for research. The Ice Bucket Challenge helped raise millions of dollars. All right, other things people may be talking about today, the supermoon. We talked about it on Friday, but if you missed the one that happened last night, don't worry, 2 more supermoons are coming soon. And it's been dubbed the supermoon trilogy. So the next ones are January 1st and January 31st. NASA says the last one on January 31st will be extra special. The supermoon will happen during a total lunar eclipse, and it'll be a blue moon too. Space.com explains that a blue moon means it's the second full moon within the same month. And that's rare. It only happens about every 2.5 years. So yes, think about the saying, it happens once in a blue moon. This weekend's winner at the box office was not a newbie. Disney Pixar's Coco brought in the most money again, with more than $26 million this time. Variety reports the superhero movie Justice League came in second again. The text message is officially 25 years old. TextBot and Digital Trends report the very first text was sent on December 3rd, 1992. It apparently said, "Merry Christmas." And that's it. You are all caught up. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen. And remember, you can get the Newsworthy sent straight to your email, so you don't forget to listen and get informed. Just sign up at thenewsworthy.com. That's also where you can find today's show notes if you want to read more about any of today's stories. The Newsworthy is ready for you every day, Monday through Friday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, we'll chat again tomorrow. Have a great day.